time. You're going to spend a little time. You're going to spend a little time with me.
Thank you very much. It's great to be back for the second season. And I have two different stints, 2 minutes each. So I'm going to tell you a little bit before I start. You can see with all this incredible young talent on stage, they needed an old guy counterpart. So that's me. And I'm going to read some of my own work and some work of some other people who I really admire. Today I'm going to start with a short piece from a book called The Coast of Nowhere. It's called The River Inside. Weeks go by, then months, the river iced over. There's no particular place to walk, and each trail to the river is covered again by the time I walk back to the house. Each night before I go to bed, I walk to the edge of where I think the bank and the river come together. I lie down with my ear pressed against the ice, listening. This deep vein of water rises north of me, comes down through cedar swamps and meadows, the clear riffles near Grayling. I think to myself on this 10 below night that there isn't a voice down there, only an echo. I'm tempted to tell myself I hear things in the current or sense in the slow rising of bubbles trapped against the ice that I recognize the message. But there is no message, no voice here in the night coming from the belly of the river. This is the kind of night when anchor ice is born, when the river stiffens. Weeks from now, when the spring rains come, what's left will sweep the river clean, the ice cutting through deadfall, moving rocks for miles downriver. In August, if you're lucky, you can bend down into a pool and find a piece of river shale marked and cut, a kind of sign language left as a reminder that there is no time, no day or week, no month, no full moon, no new moon. Only the slow, constant motion of water and ice, the heave of seasons, the river's long life only getting longer. Thank you. In the usual iconography of the temple or the local walk, you would never see him doing such a thing, tossing the dry snow over the mountain of his bare, round shoulder, his hair tied in a knot, a model of concentration. Sitting is more his speed, if that is the word for what he does or does not do. Even this season is wrong for him. In all his manifestations, is it not warm and slightly humid? Is this not implied by his serene expression, that smile so wide it wraps itself around the waist of the universe? But here we are working our way down the driveway, one shovelful at a time. We toss the light powder into the clear air. We feel the cold mist on our faces. And with every heave, we disappear and become lost to each other in these sudden clouds of our own making, these fountain bursts of snow. This is so much better than a sermon in church, I say out loud, but Buddha keeps on shoveling. This is the true religion, the religion of snow and sunlight and winter geese barking in the sky, I say, but he is too busy to hear me. He has thrown himself into shoveling snow as if it were the purpose of existence, as if the sign of a perfect life were a clear driveway. You could back the car down easily and drive off into the vanities of the world with a broken heater fan and a song on the radio. All morning long we work side by side, me with my commentary, and he inside the generous pocket of his silence, until the hour is nearly noon and the snow is piled high all around us. Then I hear him speak. After this, he asks, can we go inside and play cards? Certainly, I reply, and I will heat some milk and bring cups of hot chocolate to the table while you shuffle the deck and our boots stand dripping by the door. Ah, says the Buddha, lifting his eyes and leaning for a moment on his shovel before he drives the thin blade again deep into the glittering white snow. Thank you.